Hello guys and gals and happy new year 2018. I know it's about like 2 weeks since the new year started, but well, this is my first video, so I guess I might as well wish you a happy new year. And my new year resolution is make more videos. So let's get started with this. And I think we should start off strong this year by showing two of the bigger play sets and two of like with the most play value, if you will. So I'm going to show off, spoiler alert, before they come on the screen, we'll show off the two transporter playsets. So the air transport and the sea transport. And we start with the more common one, which is this fella. Close the lid. So this is the sea transport. And as you can see, this one is probably not made for, taking it with you in your pocket or something, but it's still cool to play with it. And let's have a closer look at it actually. So what do you have here? I mean, you have a lot of movable parts. I mean, you can move like the little antenna up here. You can even move like this little flag part. Then of course um, you have these two like cranes that can, handle containers and stuff. And actually, before I forget it, it comes with like 4 containers. Let's get them into the fray. There we go. So it comes with 4 of these blue containers, which you can actually like handle with these little cranes here. Like, you can move the crane up and down, and down here it has like a little bulb that fits into the bigger holes to the left and the right, and there's a smaller hole in the center. So what happens if you um, go down here, you can insert into the container, and if you move it like into the middle a bit, like here, then the container will, not fall off, and you can raise it, and you can like turn around and put the container on the ship. Maybe I should center it a bit, like so, and put it down again. It's all cool, the movable parts. So yeah, you could get these blue containers. Let's put them aside for a minute. And of course, there's more movable stuff. There's like this other structures here, like antennas or satellite dishes or something. And there's a hole back here where you can store the containers or some of the cars, because if you look closely, there are like a lot of ways you can enter this ship. Let's just open those up. So you have like this states walkway like on each of the sides, and up front here you have like this way in to open where cars can drive in and out. It comes with a lot of stickers, all this walkway stuff. Then there's the S47, probably like what the boat is, or the ship, a bit big for a boat, is called. There's S47 again, and you have the blue stripe going, and there's like a little anchor. Actually, the sticker here on this version that I got is not like perfectly aligned, so it goes over the anchor a bit, and it's not that pretty, but it's okay. It's otherwise in great condition. And you have your little rescue boats if something goes horribly wrong and the whole thing starts to sink. And here you have a big sticker like loading area and pallet stacking. So yeah, It's a rather cool thing, and it comes with like this big dock structure with this huge crane that's also movable like the smaller ones, and you can also pick up like the containers with it. It's pretty neat, and you know, you can get the containers into the ship and out of the ship. The ship fits right into here with the backside, and actually you can move the crane forward and backward. This is like on rails, going forward and backward. And of course, the dock, sorry, I forgot about that. Let's open it up. The dock connects here to with a connector piece to any of your normal Micromotor World road parts or buildings, and that's pretty neat. So you can like create a little area for your cars to come here and just enter the cargo ship. So you can open the backside and drive in or something. You can also store the containers in there. So and also this has a lot of nice stickers. It says "Stay clear," and it has also the S47 here and a stop sticker. And condition-wise, this is also pretty good. I mean, it's just one piece of plastic, and the crane. The crane's is like a very thin, brittle plastic. So the yellow parts of the ship and of the crane are the first to break if you really like play with it, you know, by moving it and pulling it up and down and stuff. And of course, especially this part, you know, it is just like clipped in here with a very thin. It's very thin, and it will just fall off or break off, and you know, this will be missing. But in this case, all of those yellow hook thingies are there. So this is a nice little set. And of course, every set in Micromotor World comes with vehicles. And this one comes with like this nice red 944 Porsche with a really nice, cool Porsche color, and the turbo on the side. And you know, it can drive in here through, you know, through this part, or of course you could also as well, like from any other playset, you just can open this walkway and put it on top of there, or you can even put it like so. It's not really realistic since there should be water around here, but still. And you can drive in here into the into the cargo ship, and pretty neat. And the second one, I think I've showed this off already once. This car, the little black and pink Nissan ZX 300 ZX. I always want to say ZX Spectrum, which is a old computer system, but it is of course a 300 ZX. With the black and blue is very nice, but as I said before, you know, the pink in many of the cars is very 80s, and therefore they lack some of the attractiveness of other cars. Let's maybe get it closer and disable the focus for a minute to have a look at it. It has like the Targa roof going on, and there's like the pop-up lights, like for example the Firebird has. Very neat. If it wasn't for the ping set. And another look at this one up close. Here you can see it states turbo. The model we've already seen, this 944, neat little car, comes with this set. Let's refocus. Okay, so this is the first transport playset. As I said, it's not meant for you to take with you because it's rather bulky. All the parts and the flimsy plastic, might break if you put it in your backpack or something. But if you build your Micro Motor World's Smallest Matchbox City at home and put it there, it's really one of the coolest playsets. And yeah. Now for the second part, we will look at the other transport playset, the air transport. And the air transport is not as common. I had it as a kid. Let's just move this stuff to the side. Let's get the cars into the rump of the ship. So let's get this aside. And let's look at this here. This is the building part that comes with the air transport. It's like a little tower on an airfield or something. It has like the antenna satellite dish thingy, and like a huge window front is like meant to be, I think, and like even a door you can enter this tower, and some nice stickers as well with no exit signs, stop signs, 500 feet sign, and it actually works like the normal buildings. Here you have space for your cars to store and you can close it up. So you could potentially take this with you, but still, since it's rather huge, I wouldn't like really do it. And of course, it comes with this guy here. The air transport, which is like a big aircraft or plane, and like a jumbo jet or something. It has nice rolls down here. They actually do steer and they actually do roll. So you could like on the landing on the airfield, you could like go like this. Of course, you could fly around. That's what it's meant to be for. And this has some great play value as well. Of course, you already see like the blue plastic parts look suspiciously different from the white ones, and you would be right about that. So maybe let's start at the front. The whole front here has like a hinge on this side. Maybe you can see it. So what you can do is like you can open this up, and there's storing space for some of your cars to enter. And you can actually, let's see if I can get this out. You can actually, I think it's meant to work differently, but let me get the screwdriver for now. Okay, there we go. So what happens here is if you get it out correctly, there will like be this part that you can move inside and outside, and your cars can drive up. Which cars, you ask? Well, those cars, duh, of course. Another Porsche 944, this time in a nice white and red getup. Love this design. It's something about the white cars in World's Smallest Matchbox that I really adore. I don't know why. Maybe because it is like so vibrant with like the other colors painted on and stuff. So this is the first white car I got, actually. The first white 944 Porsche I got. it's not that common, and it's a beautiful car, beautiful model. Love that. And the black little Mercedes. I think I showed it already once. A Mercedes SL convertible in black. So, as I said, your cars, can insert here, go up the ramp, and like get transported to somewhere else. Let's get it out for a minute again. So, and I think the idea was that if you close it and open it, you can pull it out, but that's not working too well, but you can get it out with your fingernails or something. So that's pretty neat. And of course, that's not everything. You might as well have noticed the hinges on top here. So that means that you can open this whole top part and look inside. And up here, there's also space for your cars to park and get transported to somewhere. Up to 4 cars can park here. And you can close the lid actually if the cars are inside as normal and can fly around. And let's get them back out. What you also can do is, like on the back here, the back part, like with a real cargo plane, can also be opened, and cars can go in there or out there. And the cool thing is, let me open this up again up here. You see this part in here, and you see this lever. You can I don't know how I should like this up probably. You can move the lever, and you can like activate this little section like a lift it up and lift it down. So actually you can get your cars, they can drive in at the back like so. Let's do it. Okay, so my little car drove in there, and then you can like close the back and pull the lever. Whoa. Oh. And the car is up here, and it can go up front. Or of course you can do it the other way around. So if the cars need to get back out, you can drop it down and drive out like so. Of course, it's all a bit flimsy. I mean, they did all this, purely with plastic parts, as with the ship and the containers and stuff. It's all plastic, but I think for back then and for the scale of this and for what it's meant for, they did a great job with it as well. As I said, I had this little thingy, this plane here as a child, and I played, the heck out of it, and I think it still stands the test of time. Of course, it's a lump of plastic, but it's just fun to play with, load up the cars, fly away, come back, load off the cars, and they had all these stickers, even here, at the back here, at this little dorsal fin, I would say, like with a dolphin or something. Um, and you had all these compartments where you could put stuff in. And it comes, of course, as I said, with the little tower structure. And it's just adorable. I mean, I'm still fascinated by it all those years later. And just love these transport sets. Let me try to get them into the picture together. Maybe we can manage to do this like little ship. Let's get this maybe so, and the ship like so. And the little container like that. So a lot of good stuff. Oh, almost forgot the containers. So yeah, two more beautiful play sets, and I'm really happy I got them. I got them as a lot, and they're really in really good condition, and there's nothing broken off. Of course, some of the stickers are not perfect, but I think that has to do with like them aging and the glue no longer sticking that well. And yeah, might as well look at them and say, well, probably this is how mine looked too, even back as a child. So very happy to have them. Well, guys, I think that's it for the first video this year. There's more to come. You know, just to hype it a bit, I was able to buy the one of the best, not maybe not the best, but one of the best lots of cars and vehicles ever. And luckily, and this was like New Year's luck, because the seller was from England, and he originally didn't even want to sell or to ship to mainland Europe, but he misclicked when creating the auction. So the auction stated he would send to Germany, and therefore uh, I could buy it through direct buy through German eBay app. And then it went back and forth, and he looked up, you know, how much shipping cost he would have and stuff. And I think it took like 3 hours for him to figure out, you know, how he could send me an invoice. And then he canceled the transaction 2 times. And, you know, but I didn't have to argue with him. He was a very nice guy per se, not very potent, I would say, as far as eBay is concerned, but a very nice guy to boot. And I got this lot of cars with some buildings I was missing, and I'm just so happy I got this. And I will do an unpacking of this when it arrives here. Might be like another week or something. He already like sent it on Tuesday, I think, but it might take a while for it to come here. But still, I will do an unpacking video and show you all the cars. There are a lot of cars that I either didn't have until now, or that I was only able to show you like in a packed version up to that point, and it's just great. So, okay, enough hyping of upcoming videos. I hope you enjoyed this first 2008 video about two beautiful, beautiful sets of Micromoto World, or World's Smallest Matchbox, as if you will. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up. You can leave a comment, or you can subscribe, or not. I don't mind. As long as you have fun watching these videos and I have fun making them, everything's all right and everything's cool. So I wish you a pleasant weekend, and till next time, bye.